Number 10. Norwegian cuisine. Norwegian food consists of a lot of wild game and fish that are hunted within the region. It's not uncommon for Norwegians to eat reindeer meat and smoked salmon. One of the more popular dishes in Norway is served around Christmas time and is called pinnekjøtt. This dish is typically served with pureed swede, potatoes, beer, and akevitt. A very interesting dish to mention that Norwegians crave is Grandiosa frozen pizza. It's considered the unofficial food of Norway by Norwegians, and nearly 25 million Grandiosa pizzas are eaten every year by the small population of 5 million people. Number 9. Viking festivals. Much like Renaissance festivals, Norway will hold annual Viking festivals. Most events will take place in a Viking farmland at Buke. The farm has several reconstructed buildings from the Viking Age, and the buildings help to create the unique atmosphere of the festival. One can expect recreations and reenactments of the Viking Age, sword fighting, interactive games for kids, souvenir shops, music, and the best part, lots and lots of food. Number 8. Inventions. Perhaps the biggest invention to come out of Norway is the modern cheese slicer, also called a cheese plane, which was invented by Thor Bjorklund in 1925. Perhaps a more life-changing invention by a Norwegian, though, is mineral fertilizer, which was invented in the early 20th century by accident. Today, farmers across the globe depend on mineral fertilizer to feed their crops and ultimately keep up with the ever-progressing demand for food. Other breakthrough inventions include the aerosol spray can and the gas turbine. Number 7. Cost of living. Norway has one of the highest cost of living rates in the world. Although studying at any college is free of charge, you still have to pay for books, which can be very costly. The food market is very expensive in Norway. Most Norwegians will actually travel to Sweden to buy their groceries and will spend nearly $2 billion a year by doing this. Norway gets 98 to 99% of its electricity from hydroelectric power, but electricity rates are relatively high compared to the rest of the world. Furthermore, Norway is one of the highest crude oil exporters in the world, but will boast some of the highest petrol prices for its citizens. Number 6. No more Walmart. Norwegians are well known for being human rights activists and for their conscious efforts to protect the environment. In 2006, Norway stopped investing money into Walmart after determining that the company is guilty of serious violations of fundamental ethical norms. Likewise, Norway's government also excluded shares in mining group Freeport-McMoran Copper and Gold from the fund, one of the world's biggest pension funds, for environmental reasons. Number 5. Oh, Christmas Tree. Many people know the story of the Statue of Liberty. In 1886, the Statue of Liberty Monument was given to the United States from France to celebrate the friendship between the two during the American Revolution. However, not many people know the story of the Trafalgar Square Christmas tree. The people of Oslo, Norway, donate the Trafalgar Square Christmas tree to the British every year in gratitude to the people of London for their assistance during World War II. This tradition has been going strong since 1947. Number 4. The Knighted Penguin. Becoming knighted is probably the most prestigious and highest honors an individual can receive. Some famous persons who have been knighted include Bill Gates, Sean Connery, Bob Hope, Clint Eastwood, Paul McCartney, and Elton John. Norwegians took this a step further, and in 2008, they knighted a penguin. The penguin goes by the name of Nils Olaf and is considered the only mascot to the King's Guard. Currently, a 4-foot bronze statue is on display at the Edinburgh Zoo in Scotland. Number 3. Luxurious prisons. In 1999, Norway granted refuge to a U.S. drug smuggler because the Norwegian Supreme Court declared that U.S. prisons do not meet minimal humanitarian standards. This doesn't come as a huge surprise, as Norwegian prisons are among the most glamorous in the entire world. In fact, most Norwegian prisons are higher class than most hotel rooms found in the United States. Having no death penalty and no life sentences, one would think that Norway would have a high incarceration rate. However, they have one of the lowest in the world, just a mere 72 inmates per 100,000 people. This number is 1/10 of the amount that the United States incarcerates. Number 2. I can't believe we ran out of butter. In late 2011, Norway went through a nationwide butter shortage, where smugglers would often get caught smuggling butter and online auctions for the golden nectar. This was due to the heavy rains during the summer, which affected the grazing of cows and reduced their milk productions. Estimates were as high as $70 US for a single 8.8 ounce or 250-gram tub of butter. Because of the shortage, supermarkets would sell out of butter within minutes of getting new shipments, and many Swedes capitalized on the event by smuggling butter across the border. Number 1. Winter Olympic Champions. If you watched our Top 10 Awesome Facts About Finland video, you would know that they hold the record for most Summer Olympic medals per capita. Norway, on the other hand, can boast that they've won the most Winter Olympic medals total, but not just by per capita. Norway has won the largest number of gold, silver, and bronze medals of all countries in the Winter Olympics. To date, Norwegians have won a whopping 329 medals, while the United States has won 281. Furthermore, Norwegian athlete Ole Einar Bjørndalen is the most decorated Winter Olympian of all time with 13 medals, 8 of which are gold. Like these top 10 videos? Subscribe by clicking the annotation here and give our video a like. Have an idea for a future top 10? Leave a comment in the section below.